Hi, I'm Gary Kroenke, and we are farming in Dodge County, Nebraska. And I've been farming since the late 70s. My son has joined the operation, I guess, about the year 2000. He's actually the sixth generation on this farm. And we raise corn, soybeans, and alfalfa, and we also feed some cattle. But corn and soybeans are our main crops. We are using our Agri Inject reflex machine on a chemigation system on our corner system pivots.
We started using this one because it will vary as the corner swings out and it puts more water on. The reflex increases to put more product on, so we keep it uniform across the whole field. And we've had great luck with it so far, so we're happy with the results that we're getting using it.
We're just able to get the proper amount of, whether it be insecticide, fungicide, chemicals of any kind, or fertilizer on the proper amount per acre on, not just putting on 10 gallons per acre of fertilizer on the whole field. We're getting the right amount of fertilizer per acre with the Agri Inject reflex machine. We're getting a very healthy crop that's getting the right amount of nutrients, the right amount of insecticides and fungicides on at the right time, and we're also able to do it when we want to. We don't have to worry about calling up the local guy that does the spraying with the helicopter or plane and say, can you get this done this week? And he might say, well, maybe next week. If we want to go ahead and do it tomorrow, we're going to hook this up and we're going to get it ready to go. We're going to do it tomorrow. We do basically 3 pivots with this machine, and we have it set up where we can pull it to a machine. We have banjo quick couplers on our where we connect it to our pivot. We have one wire that gets hooked to the flow meter and another one that gets hooked up to the power, and we're ready to go. So I would say in less than 10 minutes, we're ready to go when we pull it in. You go from one field to the next. Once that's in there, you hit the button and it'll tell you like which field you're in, all your preset, all your lengths of the machine, your gallonage on your pivot, all that is pre-populated in there for the next field. So it makes it simple. And Josh at Agri Inject has helped us with some of these things. They're good to work with. They actually call you back if you call them, which is a nice thing. Before, we didn't have the ability to put fungicide on. We had to have a plane do it. So the cost of this thing, after using it for 2 years, it's probably more than paid for. Say you talk to one of your agronomists, your seed guys, whoever, and they said, well, you've got a problem with disease out here, or you've got an insect that's really causing damage. We can hook the machine up and get it out to the field in probably 15 minutes and get it hooked up in another 10, and basically in a half hour, we're killing bugs or taking care of some diseases. With this machine, we're able to do our fungicide applications or insecticide applications with the tank that's on there. There's an agitator in there that mixes it with water, so when you do your fungicide and insecticide, that gets done that way. And when we do our fertilizer, we pull a different tank in and hook up the hose from the machine to that, so we can do all those different applications with one pump, one machine, one Agri Inject reflex machine. I guess if someone would come up to me and ask me if they should be looking at a reflex machine or an Agri Inject reflex machine, I think I would probably say you probably should have done it last year.